Hey everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents. I'm your girl, TeraMichelle. Thank you for joining me today. This is our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. Today we're going to be talking about new fragrances that I have added to my collection. We're going to be doing some first impressions on some of these and some comparisons. So I hope you're ready for that. Let's jump right into the video. First up, we're going to discuss the niche brand, the Taliaferro. I absolutely love this house. And while all of their fragrances don't speak to me, the craftsmanship is what is important. I love unique fragrances. I love to smell them and think about who would wear them, where they would wear them. I just love the fun of it. And you can tell there's love poured into this. So I did a review once on Cloud 9, and I thought it was a masculine fragrance, and I loved, there's like a cookie note in it. I thought that was very, very interesting. Now, Alex thought it's too sweet for him. He was like, nah, I can't wear that. But my 7-year-old son loves it. He thinks it smells very masculine. So he has that one. I talked about it being a fragrance that I thought that Dom and Letty could wear from the Fast and the Furious franchise. It just seemed unisex, and that seemed like the perfect prime example of a couple who could pull it off. You guys know Room 129 Fruit Punch Kool-Aid is top 10 for life for me. It is my favorite fragrance from the house. And then I've also tested with some samples a fragrance called The Wood, which is a cologne for men. Alex loves it. I love it. That's going to be my next purchase from them for him. The first of the two fragrances that I want to discuss with you guys is called Seasons. And this came from a scented social that they did where they get together and I'm assuming try new fragrances, put out feelers to see how people are feeling about what they're working on. And there was a woman there who named this Seasons and even gave a testimony of why she called it that. The notes in here, I do believe, are frangipani, amber, and chocolate. So what an interesting combination, right? Frangipani, amber, and chocolate. This fragrance spoke to me heavily when I initially sprayed it. I went like on a, there it is. I went like on an entire journey, y'all. The chocolate is so amazing. The chocolate is reminiscent of, it's not, of Gilded Fox by Penrose. That type of just hits you with it. Or dark chocolate rum and vanilla from Dua. Or what's that other one I'm thinking about? Maybe Gourmand Coquine, which is, of course, what dark chocolate rum and vanilla is a dupe of. So I love it. I love how it just opens up with that chocolate and it just stays a while. You know what I'm saying? It's just so pretty. And then you start to get the frangipani and the amber. Oh, but it's the chocolate. It's the chocolate. When I first sprayed this, the first thing I thought was, this is a statement piece. Like this is, you can wear a black dress with the long sleeves and the dress comes down to like your ankles and it's form fitting and you throw on a red shoe. You don't need a purse. You don't need earrings. You don't need a necklace. This perfume can be your statement piece. When you're thinking about a house, this is the accent wall. This is what everybody's eyes are going to go to. In this case, noses are going to go to when you walk into the room. Very unique. Very pretty. I could see a superintendent wearing this, or a principal wearing this, or someone who goes into communities to affect change, to, not a politician, somebody who's honest, somebody who is a go-getter. I could see someone like Michelle Obama wearing this, maybe a Tilda Swinton, maybe Olivia Pope, like women who just don't fit the norm. Like they're doing amazing things. I really like this fragrance. I can't see where I would wear it or what I would do with it because that's not my personality type. I'm not like any of the women that I just mentioned. Even Angela Bassett, like I could see her wearing this. I could see her wearing this in the Black Panther movie, like in that full garb. Like this just means something. I think that I think a lot of effort went into this and it's very unique. I don't even, man, I wouldn't have thought to put those three notes together, you know? But that's what I'm talking about. Even when, like, I don't think I'm going to keep this. I think I'm going to make this a part of my 5K giveaway. I know I reached it in November, but you guys know I was not lucid or able to do anything when I actually hit. So I appreciate you guys so much. January, I'm going to do a 5K giveaway. And I don't want to sell this. Like, I want to bless somebody with this because I think it's just deserving of going somewhere to someone who feels like this is their vibe. So I'll be doing that in the 5K giveaway. I also want you guys to experience this house. I know a lot of people are kind of weary of new brands that come out, you know, niche or designer or whatever. When it's new, they sit around and they put it in their cart, but they don't do anything with it. I would like to bring somebody into the fold. I am not an ambassador or a sponsor. I don't get paid anything, and everything I have from them, I pay my own coin for. So I just want to spread the love. I really do like this fragrance, but I know I wouldn't reach for it because I feel like I have to start going to buy 3-piece suits or conquering the world, saving the world, something. I don't know. And then as it gets, you know, they combine more, all three of them, it becomes a little sexy. Now I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I'll hold on to this and do a little date night. But it's still a date night level of sophistication that I just don't feel is my personality. So excellent quality, excellent quality. I wore it one time to give it a test. And I, you know, when I do stuff like that, I don't top up unless it absolutely disappears. You can still smell it on me when I got home. My 7-year-old son told me, "Oh, you smell good, mommy." He didn't make that that connection with chocolate, which he normally does. Like, he'll do it in Gilded Fox, but then again, that's also in the morning when I spray it, so that's not fair. So I still smell the chocolate on me because when he said that, I was like, "Do I?" And I smelled my arm. I'm like, "Oh, I do." So it has nice longevity. It wasn't still like permeating all throughout the place like it was when I first put it on, but it was still there without a top up. You know, I normally top up anyway. So I just wanted to put that out there that I did test it and it had staying power. So again, that is Seasons by the Taliaferro. Next up from the Taliaferro, we have a perfume called Sicily. This is dedicated to the late, great Cicely Tyson, who is an amazing actress, an amazing woman, and my birthday twin. Our birthday is December 19th. I will be 41 in 4 days. Wow. Wow. It's been a fun year. 40 was great to me, minus November. But I came out of it, so we have to include November. So I was intrigued. Anything that's going to celebrate her and her life and her greatness, I'm absolutely intrigued by. So I just sprayed it on the card. Let me tell you, read the notes. So these are the bottles. It has Sicily on the bottom. So the main notes are jasmine, citrus, sweet fruits, moss, musk, sea spray, and mandarin. Guys, this is so me. Oh, this is so me. Citrus and comes across with a little, the sea spray is bring a little saltiness for me. And the sweetness from the fruit, the jasmine and the moss and the musk. This just blends well. This is a beautiful fragrance for you to wear every day to work, you know, to run errands, whatever you want to do. I feel like when I go on vacation, I could see me wearing this on the beach. I can absolutely see me wearing this on a beach at sunset, walking hand in hand with my boo and just smelling beautiful. So I highly recommend Sicily. Love, 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 love this fragrance. I really was dedicated to being unbiased. I didn't want to be like, oh, I love it just because it's her. No, I really spent time with it. Now, I did have to top this one up. This one did not last as long as Seasons did. I topped it up at like the 4-hour mark. Now, I can still smell it on my clothes and smell it on my clothes if I sniffed my clothes, but I like to have it permeating off of me, like I said, and I like to leave a scent trail. So around the half-day mark, I topped up again with about 8 sprays, and it got me all the way through to home. And when Alex came home at like 6:30, 7 o'clock that day, he gave me a hug. He was like, "Oh, you smell good." So beautiful fragrance, not diva mode. However, again, I don't mind topping up. You can get me through half the day because a lot of perfumes can't get you through an hour. If you can get me through half the day and you smell this great, I don't mind topping up. A young gentleman named Hishime reached out to me on Instagram, and he has a company called House of Hishime. And he explained to me that he wanted me to do a review, because he liked my videos, of a new fragrance that he came out with. He's a new niche brand as well. What sparked my interest, or piqued my interest, is the fact that he told me the perfumer he chose for this is Hakeem Taliaferro. That is correct. The owner and creator behind one of the creative minds, I think. I don't know if he does it all by himself, so let me just. Hakeem Taliaferro from the Taliaferro is the perfumer in this. Intrigued. I'm sold. Of course I'll do it. So he did send this to me. I didn't pay for it. He sent it to me. It's called Cuddle Buddy. The box was a little jacked, and that was the postal service. I saw them throw it on my porch. You know what? I need to start figuring out how to send these videos to somebody to report these people. They're awful. But this is the packaging. I think he has another fragrance too called VIP or VIP'd. I love the black and the gold. And this is what the bottle looks like. Very close to the Taliaferro, different label. HOH for House of Hishime. And he said that the reason behind this was that he went on a blind date, a double blind date once before. And he had chosen a fragrance. He didn't mention the fragrance. But the girl was so intrigued. And this was the first time a woman had ever been, found him alluring based off of a fragrance he was wearing. So the girl clung to him all night like a cuddle buddy. And he wanted Hakeem Taliaferro to recreate that fragrance. But what he said was instead, Hakeem created magic. So even better than what he remembered the fragrance was that he was wearing that night. He described the whole night and how he truly feels that date would not have gone the way that it did had he chose another fragrance. I love the story. I love the concept. I love everything about it. I have not smelled this. We're about to do a first impressions. Now, this is a men's fragrance, so make sure this is clean and nothing on it. The fact that this gentleman, Hishime, wants me to do a first impression or to do an impressions or to do a review at all is interesting, to say the least. Because I'm not one for masculine fragrances, but, I do have a man, I have a son who wear fragrances, so I can at least say if it's good or not. I might just spray way too much. But here. Ooh. 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 Okay, so it's called Cuddle Buddy, and here are the notes. Tobacco. Now, when I saw that, I had to laugh because y'all know I do not like the note of tobacco. I don't like anything about tobacco ever. I'm really smelling this. Amber iris, chocolate cookie. Now, come on. Lily and juniper. Now, that juniper lets me know it's masculine, baby. Wow, this is interesting. Interesting. The tobacco is very, very light. It's something that doesn't turn me off, thankfully. I definitely get that iris, baby. That lily and that juniper, too. Maybe the chocolate cookie and the amber will come in later. So, this is definitely masculine. There's a cleanness to it, like a greenness to it, something foresty, but not overpowering foresty. But I like that in a fragrance for a man. The tobacco, this is reminding me of my granddad when he had his pipe. Not because I didn't like just the image of him sitting there. And it could just be because I know there's tobacco in it and I smell it lightly, because it does not smell like that pipe. I hated that pipe. This also smells like it could be a beautiful, like, beard oil and aftershave and lotion. Just a man who takes care of himself, who does it all, who doesn't skimp. Do they call that metrosexual still? I don't know. But a man who goes to get mani-pedis, a man whose skin is soft and not ashy and jacked up. This is interesting. It's light. It's clean. I didn't expect this. There's the amber. And I think I'm starting to get the chocolate cookie. We're gonna let this sit here. We're gonna let this sit here. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna revisit that. Right now, I think it's very interesting. It's very interesting. If I smelled it on a man, I would not be mad. I really want to test it on Alex. So he's going to have to wear that tomorrow. I'm gonna be all up in his business. And see how it works on skin. I never want to judge a fragrance fully without a full wear, mixing with body chemistry and all that good stuff. But it is pleasant to me right now. It's enough to where I want to keep smelling it. There's something in it. So next up, we're going to talk about something I purchased the day before all the crap hit the fan in November, regarding my family and whatever it was we went through health-wise. This, I purchased it and just kept it in the bag and didn't get to it. I smelled it the day before I lost my sense of smell. This was the last perfume that I smelled. So when I came out of it and I could start to smell again, I went back to it and it still smelled beautiful. I was so grateful that I had an experience where I smelled something recently and it was still imprinted in me, because I really like this fragrance. I think I like it more than the original. It's very pretty and it's very fruity, and I love fruity fragrances, you guys know that. So to be able to compare it, to test to see if I had like lost something with my nose or not, was great. So I didn't. I think my nose has gotten a little bit better, because there are some things I'm picking up chemical smells on now that I didn't. I think my nose is starting to go through some of these scents to the point where I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I can wear that no more. I'm starting to pick up some other stuff. But the ones I love the most are safe, so that's all good. Enough rambling. This is Ariana Grande's Thank You Next. I picked up this little thing for like $25 at Walgreens. Comes with a body souffle and a body mist. My guess is it must not last that long for you to come out with the body mist with it too, and the souffle. Oops. So of course she always has some kind of weird holder that, you know, who's doing this? And this is the little bottle. I love this. I love this so much. Ooh, it's just pretty and it's cute. You know, young girls could wear it, teens could wear it, grown people could wear it, doesn't matter. So I pulled up the notes because I haven't had a chance to play with this one yet. Like I said, it was just a God saying that it still smelled the same once I got my sense of smell back, but I know I really, really, really enjoy this. So the notes are apple juice, wild strawberry, pomegranate. Come on, like that's heaven. White orchid, even though it's pink, we're gonna lie. Jasmine, marshmallow, musk, and sandalwood. I love this. I love this. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Yes, she is. You're so pretty, girl. Yes, you are. I like this. So I'm going to get some more out of this on vacation too. There's like 5 fragrances I'm going to take when I go on vacation. And I just want to feel pretty. You know, when you're traveling, I feel like this computer is just way too bright. So we're just going to have to close that. When I travel, I like to feel pretty. I like to just do those fragrances that are pretty for the sake of being pretty, not too serious. And just enjoy myself and enjoy the fragrance, you know what I'm saying? So this is definitely going with me. Again, I love it. I love it. I really pick up on that apple juice note, and I think that that is so cool. I don't recall ever seeing apple juice in any of my other fragrances, so I like this one. Good job, Ariana. Now, I told you guys recently that I picked up a fragrance from the House of Chanel based on your recommendations. This was not on my radar. I wasn't checking for it. I love the original and don't even wear it. So I'm not sure what made me do this. And it's bigger, I think. We're going to see. So this is the lovely original. This is Coco Mademoiselle from the House of Chanel. And this is Coco Mad Intense. We're going to be doing the first impression. People. Where are my sticks? Here they are. My handy dandy sticks. Who used to watch Blue's Clues with the handy dandy notebook? I was all about, who was I about? Joe? Who was the second dude? Steve? I like the first dude. I don't know why he left. Maybe because he wanted to go off and be an adult. But I used to love me some Blue's Clues. I was grown as heck watching with my kids. There we go. Packaging. Box. And why didn't I take out 2 sticks when I know I'm about to compare these? I do the most. Okay, so it looks like identical, almost. Let's see. No, they don't look alike. The label's different. I was going to say, is this the Intense? Oh, there it is at the bottom. Girl, get a life. Okay, here we go. The original and the Intense. So we're going to spray. I know how the original smells, but, you know, side by sides are fun. And sits her there away from, let's go back. Oh. This smells like something. I'm back on Cuddle Buddy, y'all. This smells like something I've smelled before. And it was not a cologne or a perfume. Maybe a real sexy candle. Like something with some mahogany teak wood or something. Some type of vibe like that. I still like it though. I still like it though. Look at Coco Mad out here. Why am I not wearing this? Like, I get on my own nerves sometimes. It's just not enough days in the year. This is why you should not own 425 perfumes. Unless you want to, then it's your prerogative. Oh, that spray of woo, almost took the stick out of my hand. I should have showed y'all that. Man, the power. There we go. Okay, so gotcha. Okay, so I feel like I smell vanilla or something in the Intense. Something at the end of it that's making it a little smoother. But they smelled identical when I first met it, which is what made me laugh. So let me pull up trusty old Fragrantica here. In the Intense, we have Sicilian orange, Calabrian bergamot, and lemon at the top. In the original, we have orange, mandarin orange, bergamot, and orange blossom in the top. In the Intense, we have rose, fruity notes, and jasmine in the mid. We have Turkish rose, jasmine, mimosa, and ylang ylang in the original. And then in the base of the Intense, we have patchouli, tonka bean, Madagascar vanilla, white musk, and labdanum. And in the base of the original, we have patchouli, white musk, vanilla, vetiver, tonka bean, and opopanax. So, okie dokie. I do like this. I do. But you guys know I do not like the use of the word intense when it's not really intense. Like, why be annoying? Like, why lie? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? It smells like the original in ways. And it's softer and more feminine and smoother, not so citrusy, spicy, clash, which I like about this one. And I don't mean clashing in the wrong way. It's just like, boom, we're coming together and it's going to reverberate and you're going to feel it. But I like it. It's not a fail. You know, I don't know, guys. I'm trying to, I don't know. I'll keep it. But it's definitely not intense. I do like the bottle, but this is my problem with Chanel. So many of their fragrances smell exactly the same, and so many of them smell outdated, like very like 1920s. That's not my vibe. I'm not a vintage girl, so I'm not wowed by the House of Chanel. This right here doesn't wow me at all either. I do like it. I think this is perfect for work. A beautiful work fragrance that I would probably prefer more in fall or spring here. And I love this one for summer. So I really do think I'm cool on the House of Chanel. I just, I didn't like the Coco Noir. But you know what? I want to try that again simply because I hated everything spicy back then. And I'm starting to change a little bit. I'm curious. But I won't be doing any more blind buys, because while this is pretty and it smells good, and again, if you didn't like the spicy citrus vibe that you got from Coco Mad, this is a little bit more refined and you pick up on the vanilla more, so you probably will like this one more. I don't think you need them both, and I would prefer the original Coco Mad because I'm a citrus fanatic. So with that being said, I do like it. It's cute. If I didn't own Coco Mad, like if I used all my bottle, I wouldn't mind having this one. But having them both, I don't know. I already don't wear Coco Mad, so again, I don't know why I purchased it, but I will try to start wearing. It ain't even the time. It's not even the time of season to wear either one of these. I don't know, guys, but again, I'm not mad. Please do not forget to click the like button and subscribe to the Terra Squad, as well as select the notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. Until then, guys, bye.